Hello, and welcome again to our update. Boy, am I excited. The products we have coming for the fourth quarter are so exciting. I was looking through the catalog for November the other day. This is the best November catalog we have had in years and years. There is a wealth of fantasy products, fun products, interesting products, products that will sell at all price points, from $12.50, $10, and up to $7,000. Actually, up to $57,000. It is really a great selection of products, a great catalog, and is going to make for a wonderful fourth quarter for us. In addition, we are spending more on advertising by a substantial margin over last year. So you're going to see a lot of traffic in your stores, and I think you'll have the opportunity to make terrific sales. I want to share my thoughts on a few of the products with you because I'm so excited about a few of them, and I just selected a few of the most interesting. But I want to just discuss a serious subject before we get into that real quickly. 2 points I want to leave with you in the serious section of this message. One is floor coverage. You know, I have had the opportunity to visit some stores in the past few months where I literally could walk through the store and not be greeted. In fact, not even be approached by a salesperson. Can you believe that? Me? You can imagine, it really hurt my feelings. So what I want you to do is realize every customer should be greeted when they walk in the store. Welcome them to the store. Say, welcome to the SHRP image, or hi, welcome to our store, whatever you feel like saying that Craig has approved. And let's get a little personal interaction going with these people. Second point is, let's make sure that our best-selling products are in the best spots in the store. For example, if something is difficult to understand unless you read the sign or see the picture on the box, it won't do any good to put it at 6 feet. If something is really designed to primarily sell to a female customer, it won't do any good to put it at 6 feet, especially if they've got to read it. If something is real small, it won't do any good to put it at 6 feet. And conversely, just the worst selling products, the products that you know are the dogs that never sell, why put them in the best spots in the store? So let's sort of think of it this way. The best-selling products should go in the best spots. The worst-selling products should go in the worst spots. I went in a store the other day where I saw the Travel Companion. The new Travel Companion is doing so great. Well, they had it out just like our planogram said on an ML, and it was displayed all by itself. But they had that ML stuck in a corner of the store that nobody ever walks to. So they followed the planogram technically, but in actual practice, one of our best-selling products wasn't in one of the best spots. It was in one of the worst spots. And I've also been in stores where sometimes we take a product that really isn't selling very well and give it maybe a great spot because we want to fill in a hole or fill in a gadget case spot. So stop and think and go, hey, if this is one of my best-selling products, I want to put it in a great spot. If it's a worst-selling product, I don't need to. I'll give it a worse spot. So these two simple things, floor coverage and best products in best spots, will really help us, I think, if we'll follow that formula. Okay, let me share a few product thoughts with you. These are not the most significant items we're going to sell. These are not the best-selling items we're going to sell. Some of them may be, but they are just a few products that are a little bit difficult to explain, so I wanted to share a few words with you to help explain them. One of them is the new Ionic hair wand. This is coming out, if it's not in your stores already, it will be there shortly. This product comes with a sticker on it, by the way, a black sticker. When you actually have this in the store, the product would look a lot more attractive if you peel this sticker off. We put that sticker on there to remind people that you need to use this product for 2 minutes to get the benefit. And why do we say that? Because inside these slots is a little electronic ion generator that's generating a minute amount of ozone. As you pull these bristles through your hair, that ozone will act on your hair to do several things. One of the most important things is it will clean the hair as you brush. You don't have to shampoo as often. It will also remove any odors from your hair, like smoke or staleness, so that when you're at the office at the end of the day and you're going out for a social evening, whether you're a man or a woman, if you brush your hair for 2 minutes, you're going to make your hair smell fresh and it's going to look better. Well, how does it look better? The Ionic hair wand actually repairs hair. And I want to show you these two photographs that are actually electron microscopic photographs of an actual hair shaft. One has been brushed with the Ionic hair wand for 30 times or more, about 2 minutes. And you can see when you look at these shafts Before the brushing, the hair has these scaly looking rough edges. And that's because every hair shaft is sort of like a palm tree or a snake's skin. It has scales, and those scales sort of splay out when the hair is dry and brittle. When you brush with the Ionic hair wand, the electrostatic generator, the generation of ozone, will force the scales to fold back in and literally, electronically repair the hair. It's not electric, there's no electricity going into your head, but the actual process of ozone generation actually repairs the hair shaft. So now you have a smooth, silky, lustrous hair shaft. And you see that by looking at the after photo. You see how smooth that hair shaft is. So here's a revolutionary product that no one has. It's exclusive to the SHRP image. We developed it with patented technology. We're the only people selling it. And it is a great new advance in hair care because you don't have to shampoo as often. You can freshen your hair at the end of the day. It will repair your hair if it's dry, conditioned, or lifeless, so that it will look a lot smoother and more conditioned. When you use a regular liquid conditioner, by the way, you might want to know this, that liquid conditioners just coat your hair with a film that weighs your hair down. It doesn't actually repair anything, just makes it look good for a while. If you could actually repair your hair electronically and clean it at the same time and make it look better, that'd be a terrific advance in hair care, and we've got it. It's a good price, too, at only $39. So that's the Ionic hair wand. Okay, here's a really interesting product that you've never seen anything like this before. This is called Truthseeker. The Truthseeker is an acrylic desk sculpture that you can put on your desk, either lay it on its side, you could lay it flat like this, tilt it on its side, or stand it upright like this with the battery at the bottom. And you notice that there's red LEDs here at the top, yellow in the middle, and green at the bottom. And as I'm talking, these lights are sort of flashing. Now let me just pull the camera back up here to the top, and you'll see there's a gain control. That gain control allows you to adjust the lights so that you get more or less sensitivity. What will happen in your stores is, if it's adjusted without enough sensitivity, you will find that music or stereos drive the lights up or down too much. You want to adjust it to where it only works with your voice. In other words, when people are standing within about a foot of this thing, you want it to work. If it's on all the time from the stereo, you need to go adjust the gain control, the sensitivity. There's only two controls, on, off, and sensitivity. So adjust it in your store so that it's only working when people are talking. Now here's the neat thing about this product. You've got these green, yellow, and red lights. I'm going to see if I can adjust this a little better here. You've got these green, yellow, and red lights, and as I talk, the lights will travel, and if I am under stress or not telling the truth, what will happen is the lights will go up into the red. This one's pretty much staying in the green here. So it is, in effect, sort of like an informal lie detector. It's an amazing patented process that has about 5 patents behind it and literally thousands and thousands of dollars of technology stuffed into this product that we're going to sell for $149. And what do you use it for? Well, all kinds of things. You could put it on your desk at work as a sculpture. When people come in and say, look at this interactive light sculpture, isn't this interesting? Only you will know it's actually indicating stress or a lack of truthfulness. So when the lights go into the yellow and then to the red, you will realize that means that what you're listening to may not be truthful or may indicate stress. Well, this has so many uses, everything from talking to your children to ask them what they did on the weekend to interviewing somebody about how they're doing with their work projects. It even works on a speakerphone. So if you're talking on the speakerphone to somebody at the other end of the line, you can use the Truthseeker to monitor the speakerphone conversation. You can watch yourself to see if you sound like you're telling the truth, and you can monitor their end to see if they're telling the truth. Again, you got to sort of have the caveat that no lie detector for $149 is going to be as reliable as the polygraph that costs $100,000. But it is a remarkably sensitive instrument. And the proof of this, and one of the best sales points you can use, is to simply try crying, wailing, crying into the product. I took it home, and my 8-year-old started crying. It immediately pegged the red lights. So you'll find this is an easy way to explain to your customers that it does work, and an easy test that you can do yourself if you're real good at simulating crying. Now be aware it only works on the human voice. It doesn't indicate anything when it's listening to music or steady tones. So if you see it going to the red lights from music or something else, it doesn't mean anything. It only works with a human voice because it analyzes the modulation of the voice box patterns. Seriously, the human voice has modulation in its patterns, and this machine can analyze those. Fascinating product for $149. And it's going to be featured very big in our catalog, and we're going to sell lots of them. Again, a product that we make ourselves from SHRP Image Design. Okay, here's a little fun product that I really like a lot. Just real quick, little item, 2 for $10 or 1 for $12.50, called the SHRP Image Cellular Phony. Comes in our own box. It says Cellular Phony right on it. Very cute product. And it comes with the battery loaded in place. It's one of the few products we sell, other than watches, that come with the battery. You press any button. There's no on or off. Just touch any button. So it's got a number of different pre-recorded messages inside. It will work the moment you take it out of the box. It's just real cute, fun product. It's remarkably realistic looking. It's just sort of a joke or a toy. And I gave this to my 8 and 10-year-old daughters at a group when they had some other kids over. They would not stop playing with it, and they kept fighting amongst themselves, this group of 6 kids, as to who would get to play with it next. So it made me realize this has a very strong appeal to kids in that age range of anywhere from 4 up to about 11 or 12. Though an adult might want to use it as a joke or a gift. And it's a great little stocking stuffer. So this is a real cute item. We're going to have lots of these, and it's fun to demonstrate. The sound actually is quite loud on it also. I don't know how well you were able to hear this, but when you have a new one out of the box, you'll be surprised how loud it is. Okay, a couple of Vitesse watches. You know, we continue to discover great-looking watches. And these are just 2 I happen to bring in. This is a titanium plated chronograph that's very handsome under the Vitesse name for about $185. Beautifully done. Notice the buckle on the back. This is just really a nice, thick, quality, expensive band. Nice buckle, titanium plating, full chronograph, $185. Here's one that's not quite as expensive. This is a few dollars less, and this is a metal band, also a chronograph, also Vitesse, also titanium plated. These chronographs have been very successful. Titanium is a very hot look, and I know we'll do really well with this whole program this fall. There's also this new watch line called Solgor, S-O-L-G-O-R, which is our exclusive sort of Scandinavian modern look, S-O-L-G-O-R, and you'll see those coming to the store. Very good watch line, very good pricing on that watch line. You'll like those a lot. And then I'm wearing right now this yellow Navy SEALs watch. And I just want to remind you that ever since G.I. Jane came out with Demi Moore, you know, these Navy SEALs watches have really jumped up in sales. If you have not taken these in a dark room to see for yourself, you must. They are absolutely amazing, all of them, the black, blue, and yellow face watches, how effective they are in the dark. So you got to take a customer, you know, in a place where you can just sort of cover your hands a little bit and show them how incredibly bright they are, because it just sells the watch like that. They're amazing. Okay, a couple more items. The Visitor, this is a fun item. It comes in a great box. The Visitor is a little spaceship that sort of moves on your desk by electromagnets. You see it comes detached. You put it together, stick the magnet at the top, and then it will move in this sort of little crazy pattern, and the lights will flash while it's moving. Now the lights only flash if it's turned on with the on-off switch that's underneath, and the pin battery is a good battery. If this pin light battery is not a good battery, what will happen is it will continue to move, but the lights will not come on, or they will come on weakly. The second battery is on the bottom here, which is in this position right here, and that's a 9-volt battery. So you've got 2 batteries to keep up with. 9-volt down here, or maybe it's a AA, I think it's 9-volt, and the small coin battery in the top. And this is a really cute product for $20. Called the Visitor, and the box is great. We've got to display this box, because the box is what sells this product. This base, by the way, that you see, this sort of green color base glows in the dark. And they picture that on the box. It's a very nice effect. Okay, right behind the Visitor here, we've got Robot 2001. That is a $30 product that I think we're going to have a tremendous success with. Robot 2001 is a very nice looking product. When it comes in the box, it is sort of packed like this. it will not function well like this. So you have to remember to fold his arms up. Otherwise, when he turns around and activates, he will catch himself. So you have to do that, and it comes in the instructions to tell you that. Be aware there are some battery compartments in the bottom here. These are not used. That's a different version of the product. It's very confusing, but the instructions make it quite clear. Do not use these battery compartments. The only battery compartment you have to keep up with is in the back here. There's only one switch, and that is an on-off switch. And when you activate the product, which we'll be doing a lot for the customer, you'll see what it does here. Yeah. Isn't that great? You notice that as I turned it off, he has to finish his little circuit. He's on a chip, and that chip has a little saying, I'm the law, drop your weapon. He's got to finish that before he can actually turn himself off. So don't worry about that. It's not a defect. That's just the way the chip works. He has to reset at the beginning. Otherwise, when you turn him back on next time, he won't be at the beginning.
You are under arrest.
Great product, $30. This is going to be a huge runaway bestseller, I think. It's really a good-looking product. Then one more robot. We're into robots this year with all the talk about space and the space station and mirror and all that. This is a really interesting product called Emilio. Now you notice right now his lights are on in his head. I don't know if you can see that with the lights we have in the studio here, but there are two night lights that are on right here. You can see them pretty well. Those will stay on all night, so you can use this product as a night light in a kid's room. And it comes with the AC adapter to allow you to do that. So that's included. The product has a greater use than just a fun robot. It's also a night light that will sit in your child's room as a living sculpture and perform a useful function. Now you've got a remote control here with several features on it. When you put on the on feature, you activate the unit, assuming that you've also turned it on back here. There is a wire antenna. I'm going to turn it on in the back here. And you've got forward, which is the button here. Well, for some reason this isn't functioning. So what I'm going to do, Bill, is just continue the whole discussion and let you do a cutaway to the demonstration, okay? So you've got a forward button, which is the top button here. You can turn them one way only, which is right here. And then you've got musical sounds right here. Now, on the back of Emilio is a 3-position switch, and I can talk into the microphone here, and my voice will come out of Emilio either as my normal voice or as a choice of 2 different computerized, synthesized voices. So I can send Emilio up to about 15, 18 feet away into the other room. He could be carrying something on his tray, like he could be carrying a soft drink into the other room, because you've got a little carry tray here. He can take that soft drink into the party, and you could actually talk from the other room through the remote microphone saying, hello, welcome to the party, would you like a Coca-Cola? And your voice will come out through him to amuse your friends, and it will do it in 3 different voices. So you've got forward function, turning, voice, sound, and the night light use. There are a number of D batteries that have to be replaced to keep Emilio running in your stores, and I apologize for that. It will be somewhat of a pain, but it'll be worth it because this product, at also I think $149, is a great, great price point for a robot this big. We used to sell Omnibots so well, and it was like $300 and up. I think it was $500. So this is a great price. We'll be featuring this a lot in our catalog in magazine advertisements, and it will be a key image for us this holiday season. You know, I could go on and on. We probably have 20 or 30 other items that I'm just as excited about and are just as intriguing as these items we're talking about right now. It's going to be one of the most fun, colorful, best-selling holiday seasons we've ever had. And again, when you've got price points like the cellular phony at 2 for $10, or the Visitor for $20, or vibrating pinball for that $20 to $30 range, or you've got robots like this for $149, or 2001 for $30, not to mention all the other, you know, $100, $200, $300, $500 products. It is going to be a really, really exciting time. I'll come back in November, share some more enthusiasm with you, go over some more of the new deliveries that will be coming in, and I look forward to talking with you then. In the meantime, help me out, work on our best products in the best spots and our floor coverage. We'll have a great October. Thanks. This is going to be a long month's tape, isn't it? Because, I mean, this alone is 15, 20 minutes.
It's okay. I mean, the products were good.
Yeah.
It was exciting because you've been talking on the last image update about you can't wait till these products come in, and it kind of carries on that theme.
Because the tape ends up being 2 hours long.
No,
I don't think it will be.
We've timed all the other segments, so.
It'll
Okay.
probably be 45 minutes.
You know what I'd like to do is have you do a cutaway to this product actually just being directed, and then maybe have somebody say something through it. Oh, well, Bill's, are you rolling? Hold on, Sherry, and I'll do this in 5 minutes. Want to do one second more?
No, fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we start with the close-up and go.
Another product I think is a lot of fun is this little cellular phony. Comes in a real cute box, our SHRP image box. This product looks exactly like a real phone. And the thing is only $12.50 for one or two for $20, so it's a great stocking stuffer. And it does some fun things. Listen as I push the buttons. So here's a really cute little play toy, and what really impressed me was I gave this to my 6- and 8-year-old when they were with some friends, and these kids would not give it back. They just kept passing it along, having pretend conversations. They had so much fun talking about it. It's a really good-looking product for two for $20. So I think we're just going to go through tens and tens of thousands of these if we'll leave them out and show the customers what they do. Now, they come with the battery in place already. It's one of the few products where the 2 AA batteries are already loaded in right out of the box. It's working. And you may have to pull a tab in the back or not, I can't remember, but the batteries are in place, and this has one of those little screws you got to remove to change the battery. Great item.
Good. And then I'll just go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we
Wanna try that one more time?
And then I'll get a close-up of this thing. And then we got to get those slides from Woody.
Okay, we're going to try it again now? We got 2 more, huh? They're not actually slides, they're black and white prints, Bill.
Oh, print, okay.
He may have to blow them up for you to photograph them.
Let's stick this bottle of water. This doesn't work.
Let's try them out here and see what's going on. That's annoying, isn't it?
Certainly is.
Well, you all figured out.
Okay.
So you do a cutaway and
I have a
videotape.
shot from the managers meeting, so a close-up of it, moving around.
That's fine.
In fact, there was a glass of water in
If that works for you.
it.
I'm not that picky. I think I just want to see it move and maybe hear it talk a little bit.
We'll make it work. I want to get this shot of this.
Testing 1, 2, 3. 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 Testing 1,
Actually,
2,
we're getting
3.
there. We're getting there.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'll let you scream at it, sure. Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Thank
got
you.
it.
Says my CD there. See you later.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good
Thank you.
job.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Sherry, can you stand it up? Let's get a
Sure.
standing up version of it.
Okay.
I don't know why it didn't work when he was doing it.
He's buyer's bill.
Huh? I know. God.
What can you do about him? What can you do?
Okay, just
I
stand
need to
up.
get out of the way. That's good.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. God, what did...
What's wrong with this thing? It must.
You know, how many products did we have and not one of them works right? The watches were the only thing that was working? The brush?
Does it tell you something about our
Oh,
product?
man, no kidding.
It's really frustrating.
Chairman of the board comes in to demonstrate the products for the company and they don't work. You know, these...
You know what, I don't think this on switch was all the way over. Let me just,
No.